Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store. Hello guys, so welcome to this session again. Now here we are going to learn about the second syntax of your insert command. Right, in the previous lecture we have seen how we can add a particular single row, single data into your table. But what if you want to add multiple data, multiple rows in your table? Then how you can do this? We will see through this code. Okay, so but before that, the syntax for adding multiple rows is insert into table name, that was and same in the previous one also. Insert into table name and then values. Okay, values directly here, values. You need not specify here the column names, right? Then values, and after that you can add n number of data you want. Okay, in the bracket, one by one in the brackets you can add n number of data over there. Okay, so this is what your syntax is. In the previous lecture I have told you that every time it is not possible that insert into table name, then column name, then values and then values. So this was a particular tedious task to do every time. But here it is lesson. Now if you want to add the multiple data over here in the table, then what you have to do? You have to just one statement for fix, that is insert into table name, and after that values, and in the values you can automatically add multiple rows over there without every time calling the insert command. Now isn't this syntax simpler than the previous one? It is, right? Now how we can implement this, we will see through this query. Right? Now this is our previous code, right? So I will just delete this out completely, and in this select statement I will just comment this out. Okay, now here what it is, insert into table name. First of all, in MySQL you have to specify database, then dot, then table name, like this, right? Now enter. Now here values, then in bracket I will add. In the previous session we have add which values, that is your name, age and address, right? This was the values over there. But in this particular syntax you can't do like this. If there are 4 columns in your table, then you have to add the 4 values over here too. Now in the previous syntax we have considered that id is auto incremented, and there was no need to do this, means to specify the id over there. Because what? Because there we specified the columns, right? There we specified the columns like this, and that's the reason there was no need to add what? To add your this id, because it was auto incremented, it was automatically taking it as a auto incremented. But here am I specifying the columns in the syntax? Can you see me specifying the columns over here? No, right? That means what? Here you have to add the values for each and every columns, right? Still we will check if at all, because our id is auto incremented, then this should not happen, right? But still we will check with name, age and address only. See if whether my query is running or not, or it is giving me an error. Okay, so here I will just write let's say any name, let's say Ram. Okay, then my age is let's say 12, and then address is let's say Mumbai. Okay, now then I will add a semicolon. Okay, so I will just fire this query and I will check whether my query is successfully executed or not, or else it is giving me a particular error, right? So I will just fire this query. Now here you can see a red line over here in the below down bottom. You can see, let me just zoom this. Yes, so here you can see what it is, a error, means what? My query is not right, something is missing over there. See here in the error message you can see column count doesn't match value count at row 1. Column count doesn't match. My actual column count is what? My column count is 4 in this table. But I am using what? I am giving the values for only 3 columns. Then is the number matching? Is 4 and 3 matching? No, right? So therefore it is giving me an error like this. Okay. Now let's consider, previously I have added only 2 rows, means what? The ID is my 2. Now I will start from 3. Okay. So here I will write 3. Okay, proper. Now I will execute this query. Now see, you can see that this isn't showing me any error. My query is being executed successfully. See here, 1 row is affected. Right? Means what? In this, while adding multiple rows in your table, you need to specify all the columns irrespective whether the particular column is auto-incremented or not. If at all it is auto-incremented, still you need to specify it. Right? Here my ID is auto-incremented, but still I need to specify this. Right? I need to specify which ID you want. Right? So this is how you can update, you can add your multiple rows in the table using insert command. Okay. So I will add over here multiple rows. Now, while adding multiple rows, you need to separate the data using comma operator. Right. So here I will give comma, then just I will enter, and first of all it is ID, that is 4. Then let's say name. Let's say Kushumita, and then again the age is, let's say 22. Then I will write here Bangalore. Okay. Now see, again if I want to add the third row, then how I can separate it? Using your comma. So here comma, then enter. You can write it in a single line also, right? Means if you don't want to go to the next line, then here also you can write it. Just that I won't be having that much space because I have zoom out my screen, zoom in my screen. So therefore I am entering it. Okay. Then 5. Then here let's say again Sam. Okay. Then age is 20. Then address is again Pune. Okay. So these many the rows, means how many rows I have added values for? 3 rows. Now that I have 2 rows, originally my table was having 2 rows. We have inserted it using our first syntax, right? Now I am adding again 3 rows, means in total my table should have now 5 rows. Right? So here I will just fire this query. Now again, now my query is right, but still here I am getting a particular error. What is the error? Here it is showing duplicate entry 3 for key employee data. Now what is this? See, why I am showing you the error? Because you need to understand the errors also, because you need to find out where you are going wrong. Right now I am teaching you, it's okay. When you will do it by yourself, then you need to understand what the error, you need to understand, you need to read the particular error. Then and then only you will be able to debug your queries, right? This is very important regarding your simple programming languages also. Okay. Now, here what I am doing, I am again, see this data I have already added over there. Means when I was showing you, there I have already added. Let's say I will just show you the table right now. So just comment this out and I will uncomment the select statement which is here. So just I will fire this query. See, here there is 3 already. There is 3 already. Here 3 Ram, 12 Mumbai. But now when I was firing the query, I was again firing which ID? 3. So therefore now, because it is auto incremented, the values cannot get duplicated. Here the values cannot get duplicated. Right? That's the reason it is showing me the error over there. right? Now I will just comment this select statement over here and just uncomment this out, and I will remove the third ID over here, okay, and I will start from 4. Then let's see if it is showing me any error or not, right? Now just fire this query. No, right now it is not showing me any error. I will again comment this out and check whether the query was being successfully executed or not. So here again, see here 4 and 5 means, see what is happening here. Previously I just now told you auto incremented means what? I don't need to manually give it, right? But in this syntax I have to manually give it. Still it is having an advantage that because it is an auto incremented and it is a primary key, therefore it cannot be duplicated, right? It should be unique over there. Therefore, whenever, if at all here manually also you are giving a duplicate value, still it won't run the query, it will give me an error. This is the advantage this syntax, this particular syntax is having. Now because it is not allowing me to have my ID as auto incremented automatically, I have to give it manually. Still it must have certain advantages, then and then only I will use this, right? If it doesn't have this particular advantage, then my database won't create properly. Then why I will use this particular syntax? Even it is a shorter syntax, still I won't be using, as a user, I won't be using this particular syntax, right? So because it was needing that user must use this particular syntax, therefore it is having a advantage. What advantage? Even if you are manually entering the auto incremented key over there, still if it is coming as a duplicate value, it won't take it. That's what I wanted. ID cannot be repeated. For 2 employees, the ID cannot remain same. That's right. Right? Therefore, this is giving me the advantage like this. So this is how you can add your multiple rows in a particular table, right? So this is the second syntax of here, which insert command. Now again there is a third syntax we will see in the continuous next lecture. Okay, so this is what your advantages are of the second syntax, and this is how you can use your second syntax to add your multiple columns, right? And you can separate the data using comma operator, and you cannot use the duplicate keys over there. Okay, so this was all about today's session. Hope you have understood the concept. So for now, thank you and goodbye. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.